What's the dumbest way you've ever injured yourself? I, 7 years old, was walking through mom's minivan, and trying to shut the trunk from the inside. I was supporting myself from the roof of the car with my other hand. The hand I was supporting myself with got clamped in the door, and I was stuck there for a half hour bawling my eyes out, completely unable to escape. There wasn't a release on the inside. I had bruises on my fingers for weeks, but didn't break a finger, thankfully. My family was only in the next room watching TV, but they couldn't hear me. I could have been there for an hour if my mom didn't check on me. I, 7 years old, cut my knuckle on a metal ruler that belonged to my mom while I was home alone. I ran around the house screaming I'm bleeding. But no one was there, so I had to fix it myself with a bunch of wet wipes. Still have a scar. 8 years old, got bit by my aunt's cranky dog Buddy. Dalmatian Great Dane mix, while playing hide and seek with my brother and sister. I was the seeker, and was looking for my brother when the dog walked up to me like he wanted attention, and I remembered my aunt telling me that he liked being scratched by the tail, so I reached out and then I was bleeding on the carpet. I don't even remember being bitten. I think that I went into shock briefly. My dad had gone through surgery recently, and was heavily laced, so I had to wait for my mom to pick me up to go to the hospital to get stitches. I got a blue cast on my shoulder for the next few weeks. Turns out that all that happened on my birthday, so technically I turned 9 that day. I call the scar on my shoulder my Buddy scar. It's shaped like a smile, almost drowned in a pool trying to turn a Capri Sun pouch into a portable source of infinite oxygen. I was revived by CPR from the lifeguard. Also nearly drowned underneath these floating lily pad things that were attached to the floor with chains in another swimming pool. I got caught between the chains, and almost didn't manage to resurface. I could have died there, and the lifeguard would have had no way to notice. Sometimes I wonder if I had a dumb luck miracle on reserve, because I still don't remember how I got out of that. Probably the lack of oxygen. Don't remember how old I was for both of those incidents, but I guess I was pretty young, and drowning. I have accidentally concussed myself on a metal shelf above the sink that I wash dishes in for my job. I'm 6.5 feet tall, so I'm probably the only person who could have done that in the store. 19 years old, I concussed myself against a pine tree in a skiing accident. 11 years old, 12 my Spanish teacher opened a metal door in my face. Concussed. I've also fallen down the stairs multiple times when I was young. Don't even remember how many times that happened. It's a miracle that to this day I've never once broken a single bone in my body. Knock on wood.